All right, today is a great day. We are changing my oil. I already got that started. Basically, take off your filter, take off your oil cap, kind of undo your dipstick a little bit, make sure your oil's not hot. Get down there. You probably can't see, but I already drained all the oil too. Just got to crack that nut. It's pretty hard. Drain it out, let that drip, and then once it's done dripping, you clean off the little edge where the oil is so it's not dirty, and then you refill that back up with your choice of selected oil. I got, well, courtesy of Boosted Panda, he's over there walking around, but he went to a shop near my house and he got that 5W30, which is a little bit higher like thickness than the stock, which is 5W20. Reason for that is it can just deal with higher temps a little bit better. He's running 5W40, so he's always doing debauchery and delinquent stuff, so his engine runs a little hotter than mine normally, and we're both tuned. So if you're gonna tune your car, you probably want your engine to run heat a little better or deal with heat a little better. So yeah, oil change. I'm gonna install the parent radiator shroud. Shout out to 970.1 Fly WRX, the homie hooked it up. So yeah, this isn't even released yet, but he said parent sent him an extra one, so he hooked it up. So this is gonna go pretty dope, man. Look at the quality on this. It is so, I love parent parts. If you can't tell, I run them. Everything parent except my intake. All right, so once that's all drained, I'm going to get under there and just put the nut back into the oil pan. I don't think you need to watch me do that. I'm pretty sure that's pretty self-explanatory. The only thing that you should not forget, where did I put it? You put the crush washer on the nut. Oh, here it is. New crush washer. Has not been crushed. Won't focus. There we go. Uncrushed washer. Put that on there. And then screw it down tight till it crushes, and that's that. So then continuing with the oil change, so I left that there on purpose, and I'm gonna show you why. So you wanna hold the camera for this? So if you look at this, dry. So what you wanna do is take a little bit of this oil right here, put it on your finger, and rub it all over this. You want to get a bunch.
Just like that, huh?
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Just right around the rim. So get that all up in there. And the reason you do this is that the liquid will create a seal where you screw it in. So after you do that, right, you don't need a ton, but just enough to make it, you know, covered. So after you do that, where's that rag at? It's over here. So if you do that, you just want to clean off what you just were taking the oil out of. It's like just a rag. Don't use a paper towel though, because you don't want the fibers in there. On a rag. And then yeah, you just screw that down like so. Make sure that's tight. Boom. Oil filter is good. And then next thing you want to do is just get your oil.
Just back here. Tell them what oil you're using.
Yeah, I already talked about that, but 5W30, a little bit better than 5W20 if you're going to be tuned and running at higher temps. So let me do this right here.
This oil's fancy.
Boom. Does this pull up?
I think so. Yeah. Yeah, take a screw.
Oh, screws. Okay. Boom. Take all that up. And just gonna want to use how much is this? It's 5 liters, right?
Yeah.
So just use the whole thing. If you're doing a fresh oil change, make sure your bolt is tightened on the bottom so it doesn't start leaking out the bottom. And yeah, just make sure you pour nice and slow, it doesn't start coming out the top or nothing. All right, so for the dipstick, you want to clean that off, and let's get it in the hole. Got it. All right, so put that in there. Let it chill for a sec. Take it out. So we are at, so between these two dots, what these 2 dots mean is minimum and like maximum, basically. So we are about here, which is fine. So anywhere between these 2 dots is where you want to be. Okay. And then if you're me, shout out Perrin, you get your oil filter cover, and bam, that shit is looking pretty. Ooh, you can't see it, but there's another Perrin part behind my top mount, and then boom, and then where's my oil cover, or my, here it is, my oil cap. Boom. Perrin, send me more stuff, I'll make you more videos, because if this isn't a testament to how much I love your parts, I don't know what is. Boom, 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 can't see it. Boom, under the transmission, another one. Boom, in my trunk, another one. I like Perrin parts. Boom, sticker that I made myself. But yeah, you get the point. Alright, so one thing that I've only heard one person talk about, and actually Panda told me about this when we first met. Like the first day we met, he came over to do his oil change. Alright, so what you do is, because there's no oil currently in the system, right? We just drained it all and we put it back, but it's not circulated. So what you do is you hold your clutch in. I don't know how you do it for CVT, so if you have a manual, this is for you. If not, then I don't know. Then you hold your gas all the way in, and what it's going to do, it's going to crank, and it's not going to start. And we're doing that on purpose. We're not fucking your car up. So what this is doing is, this is getting all that oil that we just put in, and it just circulated it all, right? So we got that all circulated, boom, and then you just start again like normal. Sorry, super loud. So yeah, start again. You want to do that so you circulate all the oil through the internals of the car. And yeah, just one full cycle. You literally just clutch all the way in, hold the gas down at the same time, press the engine, or press the startup key button, whatever, startup button, and just let it crank until it stops. It'll stop by itself, and then yeah, and then you just start it up like regular. And look, you ain't working on your car unless you cut yourself. So got myself a little prize today. So yeah, we're gonna do the same thing with Panda's car. I don't think I need to film it, just because we're doing the same exact thing. Oil change, boom, and yeah. All right, so my camera died, so I let it charge, and then I started doing the radiator shroud, because why not? So basically, with the Perrin ones, it comes with these metal, I guess, inserts for the plastic clips. So what you do is you take the head out of your clip, right? You take this out, and you're left with the housing that goes in, like this part, and then you put it in the hole that it's supposed to go in, right there, and then you put that metal insert in that comes with the shroud, and it'll kind of fill that hole that the head left. So then what it's saying now is line up the shroud right here with the fitting. So let me see if I can do that with one hand. Go grab it. Hopefully I do this right. Alright, so this is gonna be the part that goes where like you unhook the engine thing. So you line it up like so. Kind of hard to do with one hand. So I'm gonna get these lined up and then we'll show you. Alright, so one thing the instructions didn't say, or I just completely ignored because I do stuff like that, it comes with 2 smaller bolts or screws and 4 smaller washers. So the washer goes in between that nut right there and the screw right there, and you just assemble it before right here. Boom, boom, 1, 2, and like splits halfway. So you just assemble it before, and then what you do is you line these little squares up with these. They have like ridges on them, so you just line them up with those ridges, and then you just bolt it down. There's 3 big washers, so you put the washers under the screw, and I'll show you what it looks like after it's done. Alright, so screws are in with the washer. See how it's assembled right there in the middle. You got those 3 right here. Boom, boom. Fitment's pretty good. No complaints. It moves a little bit if I have any type of complaint or want to be nitpicky, but honestly it looks pretty fucking sick. You got the Perrin logo right here, and then the reason my snorkel fits like this is because I don't have an air box, because the person I ordered it from still hasn't sent it. So I mean, I don't really care that much. You could hear the turbo surge a lot more because of that. So yeah, that's that quick install. Pretty easy. I mean, it's pretty hard to mess that up. I don't see how you can mess that up, to be honest. But yeah. Alright, second oil change is in the garage. We got Sam, aka Boosted Panda, on Instagram. He is lifting his car. One thing I'm very jealous of is his engine bay, cause damn. Alright, so this video is turning into how to do miscellaneous shit on your car. So we're taking off his bumper so that we can install this grill right here. It's painted gloss black, and he actually got some overlays right here, some carbon fiber overlays. Who sent these to you?
Twins Carbon.
Shout out Twins Carbon. Yeah. Sent these to Boosted Panda. They're pretty cool. They're just overlays. There's some 3M tape over there. It's like the little, what do they call them? Winglets?
Yeah.
On the side of the grill. They look pretty cool. Being test fit right now, so shout out Twins Carbon for those. Keep an eye out. But yeah, we're gonna take off his bumper. We'll install the different grill. It's still a stock grill. It just painted a different color.
It was Jeff's old grill, actually.
It's AFD WRX's old grill. The holy grail of grills. So yeah, taking off the bumper. Basically what you missed, because I was charging my camera, there's a few screws here. I think there's like, I don't know, 7 or 8 of them. It's a 10mm. You just break those. And then there's some clips. You just push in the clips, pop them out. And then there's other ones where you just get a flathead. You just pry them up. So super easy. And pretty much what you're doing is you're taking this black piece off. When you take it off, be careful where you put it, because it honestly bends really easy. And you don't want to bend it, because then your hood won't close right. So yeah. And then next, there's a few clips right here. There's one, 2. Super easy. Just push them in, and then once they're pushed in, you can pry them out with a flathead. And then next step is, you shouldn't, honestly, we should have done this last. Pull out this, because we want to. There's a bunch of clips under here.
True.
That's just all lined up. And I'll specify which ones when you have the bumper off. Okay, so turn the music down for a sec. Alright, so we're under the bumper, right? Car's facing forward. We're on the left side. Here's a tire, right? So you take off this clip right here. This is the as far left as you go in the corner, like behind this little lip. So in the corner right here, 1. This one right here, 2. Move up a little bit. 3. This one is more forward than this one, right? This one stays in. This one right here stays in because it's not connected to the bumper. But this one has a little tab, and it is connected to the bumper. So that one, and then you just keep following the car. There's no other options right here. This one, and then the one in the middle over there, and then it's the same on the other side. So that's what he's currently doing. Okay. And then yeah, I'll show you how to take off the rest of the bumper. All right. So once all the clips are off, you just pull this out. Super easy. Do that on the other side. You ready to do it? Alright. Hold this. So what I normally do is, if you're doing it by yourself, you don't want to just yank your bumper off and have it fall on the floor. You just put one of these clips back in the middle, like that. Boom. So that when it's unsecured, it doesn't just fly out. So boom. Alright, it's good here. Alright, so the next thing you want to do, if you have fog lights, is just unclip your fog lights. Super easy. It's just a little tab you pull, boom, that's one. And then the second one, it's just right here. You just literally press up. That's it. You just push up right here and then pull up. Super easy. So now you can take out that clip you just put in. I don't have nails, so I need a
Screwdriver is right.
screwdriver.
Oh, right there.
So just hold it so it doesn't fly off. And then bada bing, bada boom. Bumper is off.
Beautiful. Look at my strut brace.
Ooh. And then the hidden gem right here, the strut brace. This shit's nice. I want one.
Whatever it's called. Cross member brace.
Yeah, super nice. I want one of those. All right, then the reason we have this off, as I mentioned earlier, is we're taking off the grill. So it's super easy. Literally just 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 clips, and then these just little clips right here. You just undo those. You literally just push up and push out, and yeah, grill comes out. So we're on screw number 5. You got the little chode screwdriver. That's all you need. All right. So grill is out. Super easy. Literally, like once the bumper came off, what does it take us? A minute?
Yeah.
A minute. Took us 1 minute.
You want to show the difference?
Here's the difference.
OEM.
OEM right here.
Gloss black with carbon winglets.
OEM plus.
Yep.
So not too big of a difference. He even put the same overlay on it because he wants it to match his car, which I agree with. But yeah, subtle changes. All right, bumper's back on. Grill looks sick. Don't ask us how long it took us to put it back on. It was a terrible experience. It probably took us like at least 45 minutes because one side of the bumper would move every time we would clip in the other side. Not cool. But basically, to put it back on, you just do everything you did in reverse and hope that it lines up good. Pretty much you want to start with, there's like some grooves right here that you line up and push in. You can kind of see one of the clips inside here. But yeah, you just want to get those in there. Line up the sides. Make sure your fog lights are plugged in. And then push in. It's a lot harder with the lip and the splitter just because the bumper's a lot heavier. But if you don't have the lip and the splitter, it should be easier. So yeah. This kind of turned into a how to install and take off your bumper and do multiple things. So I hope you guys liked the video. If you can, give a thumbs up on the video and subscribe, maybe comment something. And yeah, appreciate y'all staying till the end. Have a great day.